Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Aisyah Rafika Azula Siregar from Biology Class 3. I made this video to fulfill my organic chemistry project assignment. Here, I will explain about anti-Markovnikov based on my knowledge. Anti-Markovnikov is the opposite of the Markovnikov rule. As we know in Markovnikov rule, that the H atom will be bound to the C atom, which binds to the H atom less. And while the halide is bound to the C atom, which binds to the more H atom. There is an asymmetrical alkene and hydrogen halide and form two products. In the first product, the intermediate is secondary or the major product, and the second product, the intermediate, is primary or the minor product. Intermediates also have stability that tertiary more than stable from the secondary and secondary more than stable from primary. So, the major product more than stable from the minor product. In anti-Markovnikov, the opposite happens. The H atom will be bonded to the C atom, which has more H atom attached, and the halide will be bonded to the C atom, which has fewer H atoms. This happens because the mechanism of anti-Markovnikov additions involve homolytic cleavage or radical cleavage. The radical reaction mechanism involves three steps. To make an electrophilic reaction anti-Markovnikov by adding a peroxide, such as H2O2 or HOOH, and etc. Because the space that is easy to break homolytically is peroxide. Peroxide bonds between O and O are homolytically separated and become two radical OH. Then the radical attack the HBr. HO binds to H and Br to become radical, and that is H2O plus radical Br. Then Br radical will affect to alkene. One of the electrons of the alkene binds to Br. The other is donated to become a radical intermediate. Br can be tied at the end or in the middle. When Br is bound at the end of the intermediate is secondary, and when Br is bound in the middle, the intermediate form is primary. Intermediates also have stability that tertiary more than stable from secondary and secondary more than stable from primary. So the stable product is secondary. Then the radical intermediate react with HBr again, where H is bonded to a C atom with many H atoms, and Br is bound to a C atom with a few H atoms. For example, in the reaction between unsymmetrical alkene and hydrogen halide, we are using anti-Markovnikov rule because there is peroxide here. Here, Br is bonded to the more unsubstituted carbon. Here tertiary and here secondary. So it is become like this. It means the Br we put in here, in the secondary. In the second example, here we do not only involve H2O2, then we have the HBr reagent. We know that the Br will go into a more unsubstituted double bond. It means Br will enter in secondary, because here is tertiary and here is secondary. And the last example, there is an alkene, but this is symmetrical alkene, and HBr in the absence of peroxide. In this reaction, we will not using Markovnikov or anti-Markovnikov, because Markovnikov and anti-Markovnikov is for use to unsymmetrical alkene only. So it will be just like this. Thanks for watching my video. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.